Welcome back to the Daily Grind, everyone. So here I've got some pea plants, and this variety is called the Lincoln pea, and it's an awesome variety for homesteading. They're very prolific and they make some really good tasting peas. They're a bush variety, so you don't need a lot of support. You do need some, but not a lot. And I planted these about 2 months ago. For the last 2 weeks I've been harvesting them almost every day. And see that bowl right there? I'm able to fill a bowl that size, not a huge bowl, but I'm able to fill that every single day with pea pods. Of course, once you shell them, the peas don't fill up an entire bowl, but those shells are actually usable. You can actually feed those to your chickens. And that's what makes this such a great crop, shelling peas in general, but I really like the Lincoln pea. That's what makes it such a great crop for homesteading, because it's very utilized. And of course, after you're done with it that season, you can also feed the entire plant to your chickens. You're not only getting peas, but you're also getting free food for your chickens. And it's a very high protein food. Peas, beans, all that are high protein. Now, beans, you got to be careful. You don't always want to feed bean plants to your chickens because some of them can be poisonous. So just make sure you got the right variety that you can feed to your chickens. Look it up. But peas are different. I don't believe there's any pea. Now, I could be wrong, so make sure you look it up, but I don't believe there's any pea that is poisonous to chickens. So this here, like I said, it's called the Lincoln pea, and I've been harvesting every single day, almost filling something up like this. Now, I've only got a 6-foot section here, okay? So that's it, in one row, 6 feet, because in front of it I planted some other veggies. However, I like this so much that I decided to plant some more over here, and let me show you. So here I've got 20 feet, and I've got 2 rows of it for 20 feet. I just planted these just a couple days ago. They haven't come up yet, but that's going to be a lot of peas, and that should get us enough to be able to eat throughout most of the year, because I mean, they are so prolific. Now, one thing I like about these is they're very cold tolerant, so I like growing them in the winter. It is December right now, and peas can handle down to 20 degrees, which I'm in Texas, South Texas, and that almost never happens. It's very rare. It does happen occasionally, but we almost never get down to 20. Rarely, almost every year we do get some freezing temperature, but it's usually 31, 30, somewhere around there, never down to 20. However, last year we did get down to 16 one day, so we'll see how these fare over the winter. But I don't believe we're gonna have that. I mean, today is 70 degrees right now. Yesterday was 78 degrees in December. I'm in Texas. But they definitely need cooler weather. They don't like the summer, especially Texas summer. And this is actually right now a little warm for them. But that's why I like growing these, because it's something to grow in the winter. It's a big crop that I can harvest a whole lot of. So let's get to it. I'm gonna harvest some and show you guys how much I get. All right, so you guys can see how many pods are here. Of course, some of them are thin. They don't have the beans yet, but there we go. That one's filling out a little bit, so we can pick that. Let me pop this open. You can see how easy this is to do. I can probably do it one-handed. All right, so I squeeze like so, squeeze it that direction, and then it is a little harder one-handed, but there you go. So I just opened it, and then you just run your finger down, and you harvested the beans. Now, usually I just pick the pod and throw the pod in, and then I do this in the house, and I collect the beans in the house. It's a little easier that way. So we'll go ahead and start picking some. And you want to make sure you get all of them, because all the ones that are ready, because if you allow them to fully go to seed and dry on there, that plant will stop producing. So you want to harvest these almost every day. That one's not quite ready. Now, if you let one go a little bit too long, they get, like if they're really fat, that one's not quite there, but if they get really fat and those beans get really large, the peas get large, I find that the flavor drops quite a bit. I like them. That one's not really well developed. Let me show you. So this, I would say, is about perfect for it. If they get too much fatter and swell up too much, like I said, the flavor drops. Not as good. All right, so there we go, guys. Almost filled that up. And I'll go ahead and shell these and then show you kind of really what the harvest is. And of course, I'm gonna feed the casing to my chickens, which is gonna be free food for them. I wanted to show you guys one that was maybe over ripe. Here we go. And you can see how that is just way too fat. And let's go ahead and break that open. Makes it harder to shell as well when it's like that. And you can see the size of those peas, and they're just they're woody. Like they don't pop in your mouth like the smaller peas. They don't have the same flavor. They're just not quite there, but there we go. So I'll go ahead and shell these, and I'll bring you guys back in a few minutes. Well, there we go, guys. They're all shelled. This is what I got. Of course, not a ton, but really not bad. And then this is what I got yesterday. But keep in mind, guys, this is only a, you know, 1 row and 6 feet. So this is not that much. Now, once those are harvestable, I'll get, let's see, there's 20 feet and 2 rows of 20 feet. So that's a total of 40 feet versus 6 feet back here. So I'll get like 8 times the amount. So that should be, you know, a fair amount of peas, and then we can freeze them and use them in future dates. I've been saving daily for, you know, maybe a couple days, 2 or 3 or 4, until I get enough, and then we can make split pea soup. That's what I've been doing. So my daughter likes eating these plain too, and I think she actually took some out of this bag. So I think I had this much last time, which is a little more than there. I'll add that to this and then probably make some soup with it. In the meantime, let's go ahead and feed this to the chickens. And they're excited, they're coming. They know it's coming. You can see some of the pea pods on the ground already. Look at them, they're going crazy for it, so. All right, well, thanks for watching, everyone. There are the peas from yesterday and today, so not too bad, especially for a small little spot to grow in. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. If you guys like this kind of content, please subscribe and hit that bell notification for future video updates. Also, if you could hit the like button, it would really help me and the channel out. And stay tuned, of course, for when I come out with the video on that other pea bed. I'm pretty excited about it. Pea bed. Sounds like something that a 6-year-old does. Anyway, so I'll get an update in a couple months on that other bed with all those peas and show you kind of really the harvest that will come about. So definitely subscribe so you guys can stay tuned and see those videos. Hit that bell notification so you get all updates on all the videos that I make. Also, if you guys are interested in seeing me plant this bed and what I did, at the end of this video, I will link to that video that I planted. Also, I'll put that in the description section as well. So all you got to do is click, and you guys can go ahead and see how I got this planted, what else I planted with it. I believe I planted turnip with it in the front end. Now I've got, that was all harvested, and now I've got cabbage, or bok choy. It's Chinese cabbage currently, as you guys can see right there. Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you guys in the next video. Now, you guys try to escape the daily grind.